Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, and wow, what a developer's direct reveal. This has honestly been well over a decade in the making, and it's finally happening. Forza Horizon 6 is heading to Japan. Now, today's video is more just going to be based on my first impressions of the new gameplay, some of the new cars I noticed, as well as some of the new features too. In the next couple of days, I'll dive into full details of everything that was showcased, so if you want to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 6 related, please consider subscribing. So first off, I want to say the gameplay looks absolutely phenomenal from what was presented at least. It definitely felt like a totally different vibe from Forza Horizon 5. Everything just looked so much more colorful and it breathed so much more life too. Something that Mexico was heavily lacking, but the first shot that immediately caught my attention was the mountain drifting. Again, I'm going to reiterate, this is just my first impressions, but doesn't that look like the turn from Fujimi Kaido? I don't know, but what I also noticed as well is that the Toyota in this clip, which was also confirmed later, is that it is indeed the Toyota Chaser JZX100 and not the Tourer V from Forza Motorsport. And then of course we see the Nissan Silvia S15 with a wide body kit, and let's just say I think this car has finally been remodeled. No longer will we see the dreadful original Xbox model ever again. We also see a handful of new cars being shown off throughout the presentation, including the new Honda Civic FL5 Type R with, I don't know what body kit this is, maybe an in-house Forza one. I'm not exactly too sure. I can also briefly see the Honda E at the back of this shot too. I also see a new to Forza Mitsubishi Pajero. The Maserati MC20 is definitely going to be in Forza Horizon 6. However, there's one car I think some people may have missed, and that is the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 6.5 or the Tommy Mäkinen edition, which isn't a new to Forza car. In fact, it was featured in the first two Forza Motorsports. Then, of course, we have the main cover car for Forza Horizon 6, which is the GR-GT. I gotta admit, I had some doubts that Playground Games may have not featured this car as the cover, but I'm very glad they did, as it honestly was a perfect choice for this game. Now, those were some of the main cars that stood out to me, but feel free to share down in the comment section below which new to Forza cars you noticed. Looking at the map, from what was presented, I believe it's going to be even more diverse than Forza Horizon 3. We can see glimpses of the main city, which I believe this shot was in Akihabara. They did also say that Tokyo City will be 5 times larger than any other city from any previous Horizon games, which is going to be absolutely massive. Then of course, we also get a glimpse of the mountain roads, the suburban neighborhood, which feels quite homely, like you want to cruise around in. There were even shots which showed some incredibly narrow roads. Off-roading is still going to be a huge part of the game. I think one of the biggest concerns, I guess, the community had if Horizon ever decided to be set in Japan, that there wouldn't be much of a focus in cross-country racing due to the limiting terrains that Japan offers, but I believe Playground Games has created something that would still cater for all off-road players. We also get a tease of Japan's expressways, which was cool, but also a little weird. As someone who occasionally plays Gran Turismo, some of the cinematics really reminded me of Polyphony Digital's expressway circuit, and I hope to see more of just how long and complex the system is in the near future. Another spot I'm also curious about is definitely Daikoku. According to Playground Games, they will be introducing new open world car meets, so perhaps something a bit like what they did back in Forza Horizon 3, but personally I hope it's going to be a lot better. Moving on to the campaign, so Playground Games' take for Forza Horizon 6 will be different to all of the previous Horizon titles. You actually start as a tourist and your first goal is to join the Horizon Festival by qualifying, and then after you'll compete in more races, allowing you to unlock wristbands, which is a nice returning element to the series. Now, in order to unlock the next wristband, you must complete an ultimate race, showcase or battle to prove that you are ready for the next series of challenges. I do like how there is a structure for this year's campaign. Now, of course, we still don't know if we start with a slow car, but the fact that they did say that as you move on to newer events, you compete them in faster cars. So it's a good sign for now. And then, of course, once you receive your golden wristband, you will be granted access to Legend Island, where there's events, tracks, yes, tracks, and of course, more areas to explore. To me, it all sounds very good for now. Player houses. So it looks like we will be getting garages for the first time, as every house you purchase has a customizable garage where you can place multiple cars, as well as freely decorate your space and then invite your friends to come over and check it out. That is honestly a very cool feature. Never did I expect Playground Games to include this, but the place I am highly intrigued about is the estate. Apparently, it's situated in the mountain valley that starts off as a completely empty space, and as time goes by, you can unlock and build directly upon it. So I imagine it's a little bit like Forza Horizon 3's Horizon Festivals, where you build more by completing events, or perhaps even a bit like Forza Horizon 4's Lego expansion. But this time it's a lot more customizable, as the team did confirm that you can add more, much like the new and improved houses. Friends can also come and visit too. My only question is, how will this space work in multiplayer? Will everyone load a different house on the same map? Who knows? There will also be new game modes, one of them being the Toge battles, which I'm really excited to try, and the new multiplayer Horizon time attack circuits, which first off suggests to me that there will be multiple fictional tracks being featured on the map. I guess this is a different take to Horizon Arcade. Not sure if this feature will be a replacement though, but I do like the idea that there is a leaderboard, which will make this open multiplayer mode much more serious and competitive. There's also going to be proper tire wear, where not only do you see the tread of your tires start to wear out, but your vehicle will respond differently to the road the more you drive. Event Lab creators, Playground Games has given you the ability now to simply build from anywhere now, with the option to collab with other builders too. Visually speaking, the game honestly looks insane, from the detail of the foliage and the different biomes. I mean, the snow looks absolutely incredible in this shot here. Overall, my impressions is that I'm thoroughly impressed by what Playground Games has showcased thus far. I couldn't be more happy for this game to be finally set in Japan, and it really looks like they're going all out with this next title. Forza Horizon 6 will launch on May 19th, which of course match the leak we talked about a few days ago. For PlayStation users, the game will be out by the end of this year, so you won't miss out on much at all. Obviously, moving forward, I'm very curious about the car list, how the festival playlist will work, if private lobbies are going to make a return, and how much has Playground Games improved upon the Forza Tech engine, as we know it was horrendous when Forza Motorsport launched. And two more things I'm glad I didn't see or hear. The first is the Forza rear wing, and two, built from the ground up. But anyways, what are your first impressions of today's Developers Direct for Forza Horizon 6? Share us your thoughts down in the comment section below, as I do read all of your comments, guys. But anyways, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as it really does help me out. And of course, if you guys want to stay up to date with everything Forza Horizon 6 related, be sure to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.